Masterpieces by Ellington. Masterpieces by Ellington is the first LP album by American pianist, composer, and bandleader Duke Ellington, recorded for the Columbia label in 1950. It was one of the earliest 12-inch LP to take advantage of the extended time available and consisted of 4 tracks, 3 of them concert arrangements of Ellington standards and 1, The Tattooed Bride, a recent tone poem. Content. The album features full-length versions of Ellington's classics Mood Indigo 1930, Sophisticated Lady 1933, and Solitude 1934. No longer constrained by the limitations of 78, these arrangements range from 8 to 15 minutes in length. The first 2 feature vocals by Eve Duke, recording under the name of On Lanoz, and the third includes a climactic solo by trombonist Lawrence Brown. The newest composition, The Tattooed Bride 1948, gives extended space to clarinetist Jimmy Hamilton in almost concerto-like fashion. The lengthy arrangements were created by both Ellington and his longtime collaborator Billy Strayhorn. Reception. Jazz critic Gary Kittens called the album one of the first genuinely innovative 12-inch LPs. He noted that Ellington eschewed the suite format in favor of continuous long-form works that reflected a liberation made possible by the LP. The vividly languorous 15-minute Mood Indigo on Masterpieces exemplifies Ellington's newfound freedom. Ellington biographer John Edward Hass notes that Mood Indigo in this updated version goes through several meters. One section is in waltz time, 3 keys, and effective contrasts in sonorities, densities, and timbres, what variety Ellington and Strayhorn could manage from the 16-piece orchestra and from a familiar short song. He also notes that The Tattooed Bride is considered by some critics as one of Ellington's most effective extended works. The AllMusic review by Bruce Edo awarded the album 4.5 stars and stated, "For the first time in his recording career, Ellington was able to forego the 3 minutes and change restrictions in running time of the 78 RPM disc. He and the band rose to the occasion." Release history. The original 1951 release under the Columbia Masterworks banner featured a red cover which was replaced by the more modern blue cover in 1956. The album was re-released on CD in 2004 with additional bonus tracks recorded at later sessions. Track listing. Bonus tracks on CD reissue. Personnel. Duke Ellington, Billy Strayhorn piano, Cat Anderson tracks 1-4, 6 and 7, Shorty Baker, Mercer Ellington tracks 1-4, Fats Ford tracks 1-4, Ray Nance, Nelson Williams trumpet, Lawrence Brown tracks 1-4, Tyree Glenn tracks 1-4, Quentin Jackson, Britt Woodman tracks 5-7, trombone Jimmy Hamilton, clarinet, tenor saxophone Johnny Hodges tracks 1-4, Willie Smith tracks 5-7, alto saxophone Russell Procope, alto saxophone, clarinet Paul Gunsos, tenor saxophone Harry Carney, baritone saxophone, bass clarinet track 2, Wendell Marshall, bass Sonny Gray tracks 1-4, Louis Belson tracks 5-7, drums of On Lanoz, vocals